welcome back to the Dungeon of Bad Decisions. We're doing Monster Prom again, and it's not quite a collab, but it is a guest star. It's Matt. Say hi, Matt.
Hello, Matt. How are you guys doing today?
You're not funny. This is Matt, my DM from the Journey of the Cursed King, and also formerly known as Yanro from the Skulls and Shackles. And after that, but before Journey of the Cursed King, Pistachio from Dead Babies campaign. You know, this guy. He's also Shockwave on the Discord. Check that out. There's going to be a link in the description below. Anyways, we're playing Monster Prom because it's fun and I do best with people. So we're doing a screen share because Matt doesn't have it and I'm not going to make him buy it. We're going to do a short game because it says for around 45 minutes, but the last episode wound up being over an hour. So I don't want to be here all night.
I think the last time I watched someone play this multiplayer, they played for like, I think it was at least 2 hours or something like that.
Yeah. Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. Do you like my noir detective narrator? It's dumb. I love it.
It needs to be a little more Nicolas Cage.
Fuck Nicolas Cage. I'm not having this argument with you again. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Alright, so who do you want to... do you want to play... be player one. Or no, you're the guest. You check. You choose. Who do you want to be?
I think I will go with the Frankenstein dude.
Alright, what do you want to call him? It's either Green, Brian, or a custom name.
I think we have to go... I think we need to call him Gov. Just because.
You're an idiot. Fine. Is that how you want to spell it?
Yep.
Alright. Male, female, or gender neutral?
Male.
Alright.
Yeah.
I've had the best success with her,
Mm-hmm.
whom I refer to as Elizabeth. Well, actually, my first success was with the Shadow Boy, but, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is us, Elizabeth and Gov. God, you're a nerd. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire.
I think you're just describing yourself at this point.
What, as Miranda or Damien?
Yes.
Asshole. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam DeLancourt, 400-something, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, 22, maybe, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It's clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date. But more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. Okay, so it says 3 weeks, but we only get 1 week because we're doing the short version.
Mm-hmm.
But as I said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. The Life and Death of the Man Bun. I just saw the title of what Liam was reading. Anyways, welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. We're no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. What kind of deviant sicko do you think you are, Matt?
Ooh, that is a tough question.
Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and tune your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! Alright, so this one's you. Which is the coolest mythological creature? A sphinx, who's super turned up and ready to party. She raps all her riddles. She still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, but she raps the riddles. The invisible hand of the free market, or this weird creature I drew when I was 6, which is clearly super derivative from other mythological creatures, but it's super cool and it's my OC and my spirit animal, okay? What's your favorite?
The accountant in me wants to say the invisible hand of the free market.
But the dweeb in you wants to say the third one.
No, actually, it wants to say the first one.
Ah, damn.
I'm going with the rapping Sphinx, honestly.
Alright. My turn. I think last time I went with the rapper Sphinx, so I'm gonna go with the weeby one. So those are our attributes, and different attributes help you get different people. What's your spirit emoji? I like that much better than spirit animal, honestly. Snowman! What?
Let me read this one.
Alright.
Snowman, because his motherfucker is the middle of a blizzard and he's fucking smiling. He doesn't give a fuck about blizzards, and he has a kick-ass hat. So basically, Minnesotan.
You want to go with that one, or?
Let me read the other two first. I'm just being a joke. A Caucasian guy with a turban because fuck stereotypes. Or an octopus emoji. Best animal on earth. I know 5 mixed drinks, 3 drug cocktails, and 17 sex positions that involve one or several octopi.
Okay, I can tell you that the last one is definitely going to get you Polly.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one is probably Damien.
I think I'm going to go with the first one, honestly.
I'm shocked. The spirit emoji? Honestly, I would have gone with the first one. I'm kind of mad that you took it. This one seems vaguely racist. And this one is not true to me. But fuck it, octopi are amazing.
Oh, wait, both? Really?
What?
Interesting.
Alright, well,
Anyway.
what will be a deal breaker for potential lover, Gov?
The person is a coward, the person hates the outdoors, the person is mediocre, the person lacks taste, the person is boring, or the person lacks manners. Because it's me, I'm going to say the person lacks manners.
Really?
Why not?
Alright. I don't know. I can tell you which one is... I can't actually say... Lacks manners is probably going to get you a bonus with Vera. So that means that wherever you go, she's probably going to be one of the first people you encounter. Because this implies your intent. I probably should have told you that before you picked one. Or, no, manners is going to get you Miranda. But she's impossible to woo unless you have a noble title, and the only way to get that is to hope the interdimensional prince shows up at lunch, and that you fix, like, his remote 3 times or whatever, and he gives you, and he randomly awards you a noble title of your choice.
I'm going into this expecting to fail, so I don't really care.
I mean, you really can't go into it expecting to succeed. So I'm going to go with, boring. God damn it, that's Polly again. I went after Polly. So who are you planning on going after?
That's a good question. I made a joke about going after the princess, but I don't know.
Because I was thinking Miranda, but then I remembered you were going to go after. And I've gone after Damien before, but not successfully, and only once on camera.
Sure.
Alright, this is you. Where do you want to go? Depending on where you go, if you've seen my other Let's Plays, depending on where you go gets you different stats.
Honestly, I think probably starting in the library.
That gets you money.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need money.
Alright, you wanna do your narration?
Sure. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rising of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea of how this really works.
I love it when you say it like that in your dramatic princely voice.
Anyway, you gained plus 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which unfortunately equals up to 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money. You're minding your own business when Miranda comes up, rushing up to you, clearly distraught.
Do you want me to voice her?
Sure.
Most terrible news, friend! I have just watched the documentary Game of Thrones, and now I fear for my own royal family. I did not realize how susceptible we might be to random acts of treachery, or how often we romance our siblings. I don't want to be shot in the chest by a crossbow while sitting on the toilet. That doesn't sound proper at all. Please help me put my poor mind at ease. How could I possibly identify potential traitors in my court? Just keep an eye out for classic signs: shifty eyes, hooded black cloaks, ordering knives of bulk, or pretty much everybody is a traitor. Just spin a bottle and whoever points at, kill them. I can't tell you what's the right answer.
I'm saying spin the bottle.
Alright, that was a good answer.
Miranda is so excited by your advice that she skips out on school to go try it out immediately. The next day, she finds you in the hall, clearly overwhelmed.
The most wondrous, glorious news, friend! The traitor is caught. The kingdom is saved! If not for your shrewd method of detecting, I might never have discovered the treachery of Balthazar the Loyal.
I wonder if he's gonna get the legendary betrayer next.
He raised me from an infant, tried to teach me right from wrong, never betrayed my father nor myself. The perfect cover for a traitor.
I mean, she's not wrong.
I might have gone my whole life not knowing his true nature, had not the spinning bottle cut through his layers of deceit. Would you like to accompany me to the execution later? There will be popcorn.
The popcorn is very good. You try not to think too much about whether Balthazar was actually guilty. Either way, you gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Let's go.
I mean, technically, her logic is flawless.
Yeah. So I still haven't decided who I'm going after. So I need boldness, and I think... I know I need boldness to go after Damien. And something else, and I don't remember what it is. Fuck. Whatever. You get boldness from the bathrooms. I learned that from Imaginary. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I really like that, you know, you're the zombie and I'm the Frankenstein. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give plus... And electrocuting themselves? Yeah, but that's just me. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness.
Hey, boo.
Right, I forgot I got her. I guess I'm talking at myself now.
Unfortunately.
Hey,
I tried.
Hey, Elizabeth, darling! It's me, lovely fan favorite Polly. I still love her sweater so much. You know, I wasn't always a ghost. Yeah, this is about to get real. Hear me out. I used to be alive, but I died with unfinished business. Now I gotta live forever like this until I finish it. What is it, getting as stoned as possible? And you might ask, what's your unfinished business, fan favorite lovely Polly? I guess I can tell you. I never did a reverse Romanian Wilkinson. You know, sexually. Sigh. Don't get me wrong, I love being immortal and walking through walls and shit. But my soul will never truly rest until I do that freaky sex move. Oh well. I've done that loads of times. Just name a time and place and I'll reverse all over your Romanian Wilkinson. There was a smoke bomb and escape while leaving a replica of yourself. That should buy you time to figure out what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is. Since I don't really want to go to prom with Polly again in a recorded episode, I'm gonna try to do the ninja thing and probably fail miserably and trip on my face. Oh, hey. You throw the smoke bomb you save for these situations. I have a smoke bomb I saved just for when Polly asked me to help her do a weird sex move so she can move on.
You don't?
I don't even know where to buy smoke bombs. Well, no, I actually do. The internet, obviously.
The internet, that one shop in Sandusky, you know, the works.
Ugh. You swiftly hide, leaving behind an exact replica of yourself made out of macaroni and Play-Doh. Whoa, Elizabeth, I don't know if it's just me or all this smoke I'm inhaling, but you suddenly seem more attractive. You look just like someone who knows how to enjoy a good reverse Romanian Wilkinson. Perfect, your plan is working just as intended. Until Polly pats your replica on the shoulder, making it fall to the ground, where it tragically breaks.
Oh no.
I probably should have made a sturdier replica. Ha! Suddenly turning into a load of macaroni. Classic Elizabeth. I've never done that before. Not gonna say anything in reply? Whatevs. What if we go full reverse Romanian Wilkinson on prom night? You bring the supplies, I'll bring all my expertise. You know what I'm talking about. See you soon! She totally phased out after talking to what is clearly a bunch of macaroni. Let's not judge that. The important thing here is that you might have gotten yourself tickets to the wildest night of your life. But what the fuck is a reverse Romanian Wilkinson? And what are the supplies? For now, I at least gain +3 fun. What in the fuck just happened? Alright, pick a brand.
Disney.
Craft. I don't know why. That's the second time I've done that in one of these. And how funny and crazy it would be if the selected brand teamed up with a popular K-pop group that starred in all their ads. Start debating now.
Oh my god, damn it.
Well, I picked the mac and cheese brand, so I think I win.
Yeah, you did. Because I'm pretty sure Disney has done the other thing before.
I'm almost certain they have. I would be shocked if they have not.
Let's go.
Alrighty. Oh, hey, it's the Interdimensional Prince.
So I gotta go sit with him.
Alright, well, if I go sit with him, then you can. And I'm going first. So I'm going to go sit with... You know what? You know who I'm going to try romancing? Scott. Scott. He's a nice boy. Eve and Polly and Scott huddled at your chosen table. These two are together can only mean one thing. A total lack of brains?
Prank Masters!
I hereby call this meeting of the Prank Masters to order! Prank Master Howell, you want to voice him?
Sure. Prankmaster Howell, represented, account for.
Close enough. Chairman Geist, all dressed up and ready to prank.
Hey, how come you get to be the chairman?
Well, which one of us can throw chairs around the room with our ghost powers?
Well, I don't have ghost powers, so... Oh, you, I get it. Chair, man. But,
No time to argue, Scott. We've got to come up with a baller food prank before the end of lunch.
oh yeah, okay. What if we ate all our food like a good boy? Is that a prank?
He's so cute. He's fucking adorable. I love him. Although he did admit at least once to eating a kindergartner. But it may or may not have been an accident, so that's okay. No, Scott, for the last time, that's not a prank, and I don't eat. But I'm having trouble coming up with another idea. Anybody else? You've been waiting all your life for an opportunity like this. You propose the ultimate food prank. Eat everybody else's food like a good boy. Or replace all the food with chairs. Well, I don't really want to... I'm going... Obviously, this is Scott.
Yeah.
And also, it's just funny. Eat everybody else's food like a good boy. That's just really funny to say.
Eat other people's food? You can do that?
Oh no, I've taught the puppy bad manners. I can talk. Well, I can't.
But I can. Even if it's on somebody else's plate? Even if it's on somebody else's... Even if it's in somebody else's tummy?
You're trying so hard, Matt. Exactly. Half of that was right.
Which half? Oh, no time to figure it out. We gotta prank her now while the pranking's good.
Wait, what about me? Food falls right through me! But you and Scott are already blazing a trail through the cafeteria, gobbling everything in sight. Best first date ever! Even if it's not really a date. Scott accidentally eats a few people along with their food, but he politely burps them out when they complain. By the time school security kicks you two out, you're both totally stuffed with food and affection for each other.
Sure.
Alright, so you wanted to go with Miranda or the Interdimensional Prince?
I better take the prince for right now if I can pull this off.
Yeah, I don't know if you can do this, because I did that in a long form on my own. So I don't know if you can do it.
Actually, let's go for the cat.
The shop? You buy stuff
the-
from her.
Oh, then yeah, just put me with princess then, I guess.
Princess or prince?
Princess.
Alright, it's worth the risk.
It's worth the risk. It's a short playthrough.
Mm-hmm. But if you're not going to be able... You should at least try to get a title, is my point.
Yep.
So, next time, hopefully. No sooner...
No,
Oh, your turn.
yeah. No sooner had you sat down at Damien and Miranda's table than a haunting melody fills the air. It's as a melody of cold northern peaks, of cloying sweetness, of a simple bovine teat, the song of...
The Ice Cream Wizard! There's a very subtle difference between my Polly voice and my Miranda voice, and I can't always tell the difference. Do you want me to be Damien, or do you want to be Damien?
Let me give it a try.
Alright.
He's here. He's here. I'm going to eat so much ice cream then puke on somebody I don't like.
Oh, goodness. The Ice Cream Wizard only comes but once per solstice during the hour of the Ascendant Pancake.
You see an old dude in a floppy blue hat pushing a refrigerated cart with "This shit magic" painted on the side. Ugh, So many great options to choose. Should I get a magma bar, brain destroyer, chocolate boomstick? What about fear? Fear of death, a frozen cobra, berserker berry blitz.
The wizard's frozen treats invariably turn me into a frog for some reason. Perhaps I simply have not tried the right one yet. But which to try? If only someone would suggest a solution to what is truly the most difficult problem I have ever faced. And she's set to inherit an entire kingdom. The sugar-basted prince lips, or beat him up and take all his ice cream?
God.
Do you want some advice?
I'm gonna have to say the sugar bastard.
Yeah, there you go. That's Miranda's. But of course, I always have to find a prince to kiss me out of being a frog. Why not cut out the middleman?
Prince lips? Gross. I've already got a pair of those attached to my face.
What? Where?
Here. Where my mouth is?
Wait, Damien, you're a prince? But you hide it so well. His father is literally the king of hell, you ditz!
Gee, thanks.
Also, I'm a huge fan of the way that he has that divine patch on his jacket.
But Miranda's not paying attention. She's already traded the ice cream wizard several gold ingots for a pair of sugar-blasted prince lips. I hope it comes in purple rain flavor.
Oh my, I can taste the enchantment already.
Miranda finishes the prince lips in 3 graphic smooches. Afterwards, her lips are pretty cold, and she invites you to help warm them up.
So you got to kiss the princess?
Apparently.
Everybody chooses a movie. The Last Mimsy!
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Ah. Decide how hard it would be to explain the selected movie to an old person. Well, I mean, the plot of The Last Mimsy isn't that hard, is it?
Let's pretend that I don't know what this movie is.
You don't, do you? It came out in, like, the early 2000s. It was, you know, future people forgot empathy, how empathy works, basically, so they sent back this stuffed toy rabbit thing that's actually, like, super, like, technological, and a little girl picks it up, and I don't remember most of the plot, but I really liked it for a time. And basically she cries on it, and they've learned how empathy works because they have her sadness tears. Spoiler.
Yeah, just go first.
Also, part of the problem is I don't remember a whole lot of the plot.
Let's go.
Alright, I need more boldness. I'm not going after Damien, though. Who am I going after? Scott. I need charm. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your steam spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. Polly seems really excited about trying a reverse Romanian Wilkinson with you. I have so many regrets, and at least 3 of them are this ghost girl. And the only thing you have to do is get all the needed supplies. Which will be fine, except you have no idea what any of them are. Luckily, you've got a few spare minutes to try and figure this out. Google? You do a quick search on your phone, because you assume the internet must know something about this, as long as it's related to very weird sex fetishes. Nothing. While trying other keywords, you spot the coven, looking over at your phone. Ah, these bitches.
Always the same with you.
What are you singing?
I don't know.
Okay. What? Could it possibly be they know something about the reverse Romanian Wilkinson?
I highly doubt that.
No, they're always bitching so much about saving the world, but would never admit that they're into these kinds of very weird sex fetishes. Maybe you're not searching hard enough on the net. Maybe you're letting your prejudices blind you. There's not much more time to lose here. The solution is clear. You're tackling online searching in a very short-sighted way. You need to come up with unexpected search terms that will point you in the right direction. Use your people skills to get the 3 witches to admit they know what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is and to tell you what you need for it. Well, I've got 6 charms, so let's do it!
Let's see if you can roll that nat 20.
I did! You use your refined persuasion skills with Coven, which includes techniques such as repeating, "Tell me what a reverse remaining Wilkinson is," to the point of exhaustion. Okay. We might know what a reverse remaining Wilkinson is. But we know because of saving the world! So you'll need a penguin mask, a bag of marbles, and a kilo of guacamole. That's a lot of guacamole. I'm a little concerned. We're sure Valerie was selling a penguin mask the other day. Don't think we have a kilo of guac for you. What kind of pervs do you think we are? We totally have a bag of marbles, though. Marbles are useful. I always carry a bag of marbles in D&D. They're good for throwing at things.
They're called ballberries.
No, marbles. How about you keep the marbles and we never mention this again, okay? Okay, bye. Nicely done. In the end, it turned out to be exactly like that old toy commercial jingle. Marbles, marvels, you never have enough. They're perfect for booby traps and for super weird sex stuff. I'm a little concerned about the kind of advertising being done in this monster world. I am concerned.
Monster world. Don't think about it.
These marbles smell funny, though. Maybe they're already used. First, you feel like that's not okay, but then again, you're about to get in some really kinky stuff. So who are you to judge? I think I'm being railroaded into poly. Mind is open and your excitement grows. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. On the other hand, I could wind up with a secret ending. Who knows?
Dun, 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 dun.
Sure.
Your turn. The cat is Valerie, as far as I'm aware, and she's the store. And if you go outdoors, you end up with her instead of getting whatever the outdoors gives you. Also, you can't go to the gym, because that's where I went.
Yeah, I figured that. Let's try the auditorium.
Alright. Oh my god! You look so stupid.
I am a dragon roar.
It's Yanro!
Green Yanro.
Yeah, that was a thing you had. Poor Yanro.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards.
I don't know why, but that line is always really hard to deliver properly.
Yeah, you gain +2 creativity. You catch Miranda monologuing about her problems to no one. She often does this. It's like she's accustomed to having a royal scribe following her everywhere she goes, or she's just an anime character that nobody watches.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's Daisy.
Apparently. Oh, whatever shall I do about my army? We haven't had a proper war in months, and the soldiers are becoming ever so anxious. I've tried sending the servants to give them tummy rubs, and even putting extra leaves and sticks in their cages, but they just kill the servants with the sticks. What is staffing her army? I never thought managing an entire branch of the military would be so challenging. How could I possibly keep my soldiers entertained? Well, either you're dividing them in half and making them fight a practice war, or 1,000 piñatas. I don't know what you're supposed to do with the 1,000 piñatas, but...
Well, obviously, wait, no, that's the answer for Polly. Let's divide them in half and make them fight a practice war, aka scrimmage.
Ah, yes, a healthy live-fire scrimmage. There are frequently unintended consequences in this game. I should have no trouble organizing such a thing. My lieutenants informed me that the soldiers bloody hate each other. As an extra bonus, anyone who dies during the practice war will be guaranteed not to die in a real war. That ought to reduce war casualties significantly, and also your army. It is as Father always says, any problem can be solved by dividing people into groups and making them kill each other. This explains so much about her.
It's for the greater good.
I think you're lying to me.
No, I'm making a reference to Hot Fuzz.
Oh, never watched it. I never understood it until now, but those are such wise words.
Miranda's... Okay, it's kind of weirdly frozen here. Miranda skips off to organize her little bloodbath. You gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts.
How's the screen share going?
It's still going pretty good. It just has weird moments where it freezes up.
Yeah, that happens with Discord sometimes, when we both have kind of shitty internet, and also I'm capturing, instead of the game, the OBS window, because Discord doesn't want to capture the game. That weekend. Something happens to... me!
Let's go.
You're doing some healthy nighttime jogging when suddenly a chariot pulled by aquatic horses, not seahorses, emerges from a nearby fountain. How does that even work? Anyway, the door from the chariot opens, and unsurprisingly, it turns out to be Miranda. Ah, Elizabeth, you seem like a trustworthy person. God, she's a ditz. Well, you certainly like to think so. I need to let you in on a secret. And don't tell anyone this, I am a princess. Fucking, we know! You airhead! Oh my god! It's even a better insult because she's a fucking mermaid. I've been keeping it undercover because I think I'm falling in love with a mere commoner. Gov. Ooh. I've done some hints here and there, like always wearing my crown or casually and subtly mentioning that I am a princess every 3 or 4 minutes. But soon it shall be time for the plot point to every good romance where my true identity is discovered. And they must accept me as the princess that I am. Everybody knows Miranda.
She's about as subtle as a bull in a china shop.
God, yeah. Now, this always turns out just fine in the movies and the fairy tales, but alas, here in the real world, dictated by logic and reason. I love the tongue-in-cheek, like, fourth wall breaking lines they have occasionally. She can't mean this one, right? There are some very confused people who think that my kingdom's benign and helpful invasion of other kingdoms are unfair, and therefore are against the monarchy. Naturally, I am anxious as to how someone like that might react when they finally learn my incredibly well-hidden secret, that I am a princess. Look at her little pouty face. That's terrible. I hate it. And by hate it, I mean I love it.
She's trying to be a cutesy character.
She is adorable. She can't help that, but she's also psychotic.
It's Monster World. Everyone's psychotic.
Fair enough. What of Gov? How does he feel about the monarchy? How do you feel about the monarchy? Do you love it? Or do you have a thing with the down with the bourgeoisie?
I think I would say love the monarchy.
Anything for the princess. Anything for the girl, right?
In this game, yeah, sure.
Voting? To end voting? Why, that's one of the most brilliant subversions of peasant power I've ever heard. Gov's support of the monarchy shall not go unnoticed, nor unrewarded. Assuming you consider going to prom with me a reward for supporting the monarchy, because you don't need that noble title after all. Which, of course, it is! Huzzah! Huzzah, indeed. You gain +3 charm. And you, hopefully, since if you don't screw it up... I don't know what... Giraffes are mute! They're fucking mute! Who wrote this question?
So that means I go first because I'm quiet longer.
Fuck you. Fine.
Sure.
Where do you want to go?
I feel I need more, let's say library again. Or no way, that's where the shop is right now.
Mm-hmm. Do you want charm? I think you could probably use more charm, probably. Which you get from, I think, the auditorium?
Yeah, let's do the auditorium again.
Or is... No, charm is you get in the gym. Auditorium is, creativity.
Yep. Let's do the gym then.
Alright, let's see you in your gym uniform. Oh my god, look at you.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you politely go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiating for a truce.
Look at your laser eyes. Your death stare with your dead eyes.
After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist. You gain +10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with it. And +2 charm.
Hold on, buddy.
You join Miranda and Damien's team for Game 2. It goes differently. Come on, shit dicks, face the power of hell.
I love your Damien voice. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Paint this battlefield red, Damien! Grind them all into a thin red paste.
You express your worry and confusion over the number of corpses in the gym. Isn't this supposed to be a friendly game? What are you talking about? Dodgeball is never friendly. Friendly? What the fuck is friendly? I only have 2 words in my vocabulary. Kill and murder.
Damien is slowly sounding younger and younger. More and more like those kids in your game. What was it? Bangers and Mash? Like a murderous hell demon version of Bangers and Mash.
Murderous mash.
Honor! Glory! Feudalism! Stop rubbing your face against your mic! What are you doing?
I'm not even doing anything.
I can hear like random thudding noises.
Don't know what I did.
Anyways, these are the words we will fight for. These are the words we will die for.
Whoa, you did not sign up for the... You did not sign up to die. You gotta stop this before it turns into a FPS or something.
I think it already has,
It's always been an FPS.
obviously. Get off my nuts, narrator.
You understand the ancient reasons for dodgeball slaughter. May die before this, but we won't waver. Guys, it's just dodgeball. Let's throw the ball and have fun. No, we're going with the first one. Chinese history has taught me that they used to play with decapitated heads. We're going with the top one.
Okay.
Fine. Be that way. Bring it on. You cock your shotgun. Why do you have a shotgun? And stand beside Damien. Double kill. Triple kill. Quad damage. The gym is ruined. Blood is everywhere. Half your classmates are maimed.
So glad I'm not going to the gym this period.
Are you happy? Here, have +3 money as loot or something.
The narrator is so disappointed in you.
The data game and you killed a bunch of people. How should I know what to give you?
Let's go.
I don't know, buddy! I don't know. Oh, I have no specific aim.
By the way, dodgeball thing, that was from Dodgeball the movie.
Going to the bathroom again. I could always use more boldness.
Mm-hmm.
That day you skipped class, intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck brought security here? Clearly nobody, considering the kids have shotguns. Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the monster scouts and all that idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained +2 boldness. Yeah, I have! Later, you see that Polly is even more excited than usual, and you decide to see what's going on.
Hi.
You know, I've been doing a lot of soul searching recently. Get it? And I think I finally figured it out. What I really am, I mean. My spirit emoji. Oh, no. I think a lot of people would say I'm like the winking ghost emoji or the flag of Ecuador emoji. But those are just who I am on the outside, you know? Ecuador?
There's an Ecuador emoji?
I'm not surprised that there is, but I am surprised that she would go with that one. My real spirit emoji is pink heart with a blue arrow through it. It's like, I'm sweet, right? But I've also got a dark side. Plus, an arrow through the heart is how it was killed. What?
That explains so little, and yet so much.
I was thinking the same thing. What about you? What's your spirit emoji? My spirit emoji is the pink heart with a ribbon around it because it's right next to the yours in the selection menus. My spirit emoji is air horn, loud and proud and big into hip-hop. Was that a good air horn imitation? It was probably terrible.
I'm not even going to try an attempt.
So, should I go with the poly-pleasing one, or should I go with, this?
I'm pretty sure the poly-pleasing one is the one that you're currently hovering over.
Could be. But also, I just really like the air horn idea. So.
Awesome, boo.
Air horn? That's a great choice. Man, I love when I'm listening to a sick pop song, and all of a sudden, air horn, air horn, air horn! It really keeps the party going. We should hang out more if you're anything like an air horn. I bet you never get annoying. She really wants to get into my pants. Like, she's fucking desperate. What the fuck? Is it because I dated her last game? Yeah, you're air horn funny, which is a good thing. You get 2 fun and 1 charm. So I'm not gaining boldness nearly as quickly as I am charm and fun, but okay. Cat.
Hello.
How cool the next indie sensation, Selected Object Night, will be, where the hero's main weapon is this. So, Pillow Night or Cat Night? Specifically, my sister's one-eyed kitten. He weighs about 6 pounds.
Somehow that would do more damage than the pillow, I think.
Does that mean I win? But it's just cool how next indie sensation is. So it would be cooler if it was Pillow Night or my sister's Kitten Night.
Cats are ultimately gonna win.
Last time I picked a cat, I didn't win, so. Lunchtime!
Let's go.
Alright, is the Interdimensional Prince available? No, he is not.
You should probably buy that penguin mask, or if you want your furry boy, but...
If I want my furry boy? I don't know. I may as well go with it. I'll probably wind up going to prom by myself. And I don't know if I have the money for it. Meh, whatever.
Show me that money.
Hey, why would you study and prepare for your future when you could come here and buy some weird shit instead, am I right? So, does she have a penguin mask? Yes. Can I afford it? No. And I can't leave without buying something. Yes, I can.
Ugh.
You get that the whole point of running around business like this is to sell stuff to people, right? I think you're missing the point, sweetheart. Yeah, I fucked up.
Sure.
Where do you want to go?
I'll take the, yeah. As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware. Oh, what's this one for?
That's the forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks so you don't have to touch them with your fingers.
And that one?
That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned to A minor as is proper.
What about this one?
That's the dairy knife. It's for milk.
Wow, do people ever invent new silverwares?
All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon.
A genius of true subtlety.
Subtlety. The B is silent.
Genius and subtlety are your middle fucking names. You suggest the ultimate new silverware.
The salad harp or hands?
The salad harp.
Obviously. A harp? For salad? Why has no one thought of this before?
Because it's hard to eat a salad with a harp.
Cretin, who said anything about eating?
Isn't that what silverware is for?
I love his confused face. Look at this.
It's so innocent.
He's adorable. My first playthrough, Michaela went after him, and she wound up getting rejected because he needed to take care of his kingdom of furries. He didn't know they were furries. He thought they were charming woodland creatures. And she wound up having to edit, like, all of these biology books because one of them lost his head. And she had to tell him that that was just a normal, like, biological thing that this particular species of bipedal woodland creature goes through, is that occasionally they just shed their heads.
God, because you said it, I feel like this game's woodland creatures are basically the South Park woodland critters.
I'll take your word for it. Perish the thought. The true purpose of silverware is to give your hands something to do while you elegantly avoid your food. Considering this is a woman, this is the same girl who had her servants eating for her. And nothing is more elegant than playing a subtle lament on a harp while your serfs eat your salad for you. I rest my case. My serfs will finish my lunch for me. I'm off to have a harp commissioned.
Miranda takes your harp shopping. Oh, Miranda takes you harp shopping with her. It's a real bonding experience. Afterwards, you both ignore a salad together at a fancy restaurant.
I suspect if you wind up with Miranda for any length of time, you're never going to eat.
I've been so hungry.
How early you would die in immediately. I would die immediately.
Yeah, you probably die first, because I've actually got some weapons.
It doesn't say who... Like, I have weaponry. My problem is that I hate the entire concept of the zombie apocalypse, and also I just... I'm not... It's not gonna work. Like, access to my medications would be cut off. There's a whole, like, serious, like, thing to go with it. But the point is I would die immediately.
You don't have a zombie plane? Oh, man.
I try to avoid thinking about it. Because it's distressing.
So
Would I go first? Okay. I try to avoid thinking about it because it's fucking distressing. Alright, we got just this evening, and then we gotta go to prom.
So where do you want to go?
I'm going to the bathrooms again.
Alright.
That day, you skip class and hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. Oh, in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold you would kill a tiny, big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. I would not. That monstrous act would instantly give you plus 500 bonus. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep plus 2 boldness anyway, for saying that to yourself out loud. I did not say that to myself out loud. I would not do that. I don't even like turtles. You notice Polly staring at her phone with uncharacteristic intensity. She usually looks much happier sorting through dick pics. Better investigate.
Hey, boo.
Oh, hey, boo. I'm just checking out information on possible afterlives. Like, I'm not going to spend my time as a high school student for all eternity. Who does that? Liam? He's like 400 years old. I've collected some pamphlets from various afterlives and I'm looking into the pros and cons of each option. It's just such a big decision, you know? I mean, this could affect the rest of my afterlife. Do you know anyone who went to any of these afterlives? Which afterlife are you into? A soft and enveloping cloud in the sky made of hundreds of adorable, fluffy, precious, tiny, perfect kittens. Nothingness. Nothingness? Aw, lame. You know what there is to do in nothingness? Nothingness. Do you know how fun my afterlife is? So fun! I don't want to just repeat high school forever and ever and ever. Who does that? Just because I don't want to stay high school, it doesn't mean I want to give up all the cool stuff I've got going on down here in existence. No more fun party drugs that make you feel super hyper?
Hey.
No more fun party drugs that make you feel totally mellow? No more dick pics? What kind of world would that be? Well, do you really want kittens and dick pics? Because I feel like those two are mutually exclusive. It feels wrong otherwise. Just because you have no sense for life, or afterlife, as the case may be, doesn't mean I'll give up the good stuff. I'm going to go consider literally every single possible afterlife there has ever been or ever will be, except for the one you just suggested. But definitely writes me how nice it is once you get there.
You tried. You
Oh.
failed.
Did you catch that audio?
I only got part of that little
Although you probably won't be able to because, you know, nothingness. Oh man, now you managed to bore Polly and possibly condemn yourself to a boring afterlife for all eternity. The entire point of nothingness is that there's nothing to be bored because I don't exist anymore. So, you lose 2 fun and 1 charm, but you do gain a preemptive 100... How many zeros is that? Why can't they use commas?
1 billion.
1 billion nothingness. Thanks, Accountant Matt.
Sure.
You're welcome.
So, guess who's probably going to get their intended to prom? It's not me. Where do you want to go?
Let's go to class. I'm just curious. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable life lessons as you sleep cautiously in your chair. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and dating gimmicks, you forget that attending this class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain plus 2 smarts. You run into Miranda accidentally. It's clumsy, yet kind of cute and romantic. For a second, you suspect she rehearsed it.
She totally would. Hi! It's so funny running into you here. So random. Anyway, I've been wondering. I got my weekly allowance today, but I can't come up with anything fun to do. It's not much, just a million, but perhaps we could come up with something together? You want to hire peasants or purging political opponents?
That's a interesting. I'm gonna say let's do this story this time.
This one?
Yeah.
Peasants? Peasants aren't suited to tell my story. It's a serious subject that only licensed jesters are allowed to reenact. Serfs get weird ideas from it. They think that the displacement of a village for a monument to my birth is somehow offensive. We don't want to give them any weird ideas, or any ideas at all. Peasants with ideas get rowdy.
She asked you for a date idea, and so you just yeah, I'm gonna restart that. She asked you for a date idea, and you suggested explosion.
Exposition.
Exposition. You lose -2 smarts and 1 minus to creativity. Aw.
I guess we both suck. Monster prom draws near. My turn. Who am I taking to prom? Myself. Fuck it.
Let's go.
Ask none of them. Yep. Your turn.
Obviously, I'm gonna try Miranda.
Yep.
Let's go.
Alright. You ask no one to prom because you don't need anyone else to make the most of the night. Sometimes you feel like you have to get a date to be anyone else in this wicked... Wow. Sometimes you feel like you have to get a date to be anyone in this wicked world. That's not true. You're your own person. And that's the most important thing. Love is wonderful, sure, but you have no hurry in finding it. Prom shouldn't be a deadline, but a night to remember. And you do so! You have a wonderful night. Hey, I got an achievement. Also, that's the exact same photo I went to prom. They used for me to go to prom with Polly, and it's so obvious I'm supposed to be with somebody. They couldn't even put me in the center. Going to prom alone doesn't mean being lonely. You have got tons of fun with your classmates. You rock. Nothing's as sexy as being independent and strong on your own, and people notice. So who knows? Maybe eventually you might date one or some of them. But today you marry the night.
Sure.
Your turn.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you.
Oh! Are you really asking me to the Monster Prom? How chivalrous and brave of you. Yes! Yes! I accept your proposal! Oh man, I'm going to show this to Imaginary. He's going to be so pissed. Oh, I can't wait to order a poison apple online so I can fall into a magical slumber until you come to my house on the night of the Monster Prom. I see no issues with doing this. See you soon.
Shiny armor.
See you soon, my knight in shining armor.
Wow. What a magic
Prom
night.
night was fantastic.
Oh, you make a cute couple.
You had a lot of fun, but that wasn't enough for Miranda, who wanted to be the biggest night ever. So she acquired all the fun from some of your classmates and used it to increase your... You thought fun didn't work that way, but it turns out it does. You'll both remember that night forever.
Nice. You are most likely to become a lasagna, and Miranda is best at wearing a crown. Not the most mind-blowing run, but nice one. Now let's see the post-credits. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, adding friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. You know what? It always does. Life happened, and it was wonderful. Miranda started a non-profit to help countries without a monarchy, because all countries have the right to be graciously ruled by the Mer Kingdom. Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country.
Good for him.
I'm shocked, but okay. JK, he became an athlete, duh. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and good-hearted as ever. Vero really built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into a lot of sketchy businesses. But no one does anything about it. I mean, who in the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin? Well, I wouldn't. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone. Just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then. There were lots of battles left in that war called youth. Once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start Unlock! Prepare to bring chaos and destruction into this realm. It's party time. What? I have 6 new images. Okay, cool. Alright, so, that was Monster Prom. This is also Matt, and we unlocked this loveliness. Interesting. I don't know why it's you, but okay. So yeah, that's us. This is Matt. What's the caption on this? Oh, look at you two! So this is Matt. Matt is a cool guy. You should like him. I like him. He's cool. 'Cause that made sense. Yeah, words! I can do those. Wow.
Huh.
It's fan art. They feature fan art.
I know, I'm saying that. I thought I recognized it.
The art style?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, so that was the Dungeon of Bad Decisions. And also Monster Prom. I love you all. Special thanks to my Patreon patrons, Average Adventurer Polygon, Heroic Adventurer Tark, and my Game Master's Nightmare, Blizzard Shark. Roll 20s, y'all.